Hello, I'm here today in a somewhat unusual place to look for design, but I'm meeting Rasa Weber and Luisa Rubisch, and they want to show me what they do.
Zeigen, was sie so machen.
Hello, Hanne. Hi, you're already busy collecting. Glad you could make it. I'm glad you have time for me today. You make urban terrazzo. Please tell me exactly what it is and what it has to do with this place. We're here at our Berlin recycling yard. Buildings arrive here in large pieces and are then crushed. Then we select the building material here, or it is selected for us, in order to process it into a new building material. Okay, and that's called urban terrazzo? That's urban terrazzo, right. These old demolition materials hide great colourfulness and structures. And we make new tiles out of them, which in turn are used in design and architecture. Luisa, how did you come to start this project? As designers, it was important to us to continue to work with these huge amounts of demolition waste. 5 million tons a year in Berlin, for example. And to find a way to reuse these huge amounts of building rubble, which are normally used at best in road construction. That sounds really exciting. Now I'd like to see your floors. Here you can see the tiles that are produced. Okay, so this is create and connect with building rubble, so to say. What exactly did you create and connect here? Here you can see our new building material, in which we put the pieces of the old buildings into new concrete. It then dries, we sand it off, and this is how these very different patterns come about. And here you can see the raw material urban terrazzo is made of. These are the remains of old concrete, but it can also be bricks that we process. The bricks, for example, are quite nice. For us, they were the inspiration for the colors we work with. The red here comes from ground-up brick to form a rosé tone. Typical for the prefabricated Berlin style are building materials from the region, lots of Lausitz granite, but also concrete from the post-war period, as you can see here, and the Berlin clinker, which is yellow. You work in a collective. What exactly does Create and Connect mean to you? As a collective, we call ourselves They Feed Off Buildings, or TFOB for short. For us, Create and Connect means that we bring together very different disciplines. Architecture, design and material development go hand in hand for us. How do you find your raw materials? Here you can see, for example, 3 tiles from a project in Prague. We were invited to go treasure hunting there, prior to the demolition. That is to say, we could enter the buildings and choose the materials that we would like to preserve. We have a mobile production line which we set up on site, and then we really enter into dialogue with the building. And what we found there, for example, is the porcelain from old insulation channels, or, as you can see here, the copper pieces from cables that were no longer used. What beautiful poetry there is in your project. Thank you for showing me all this today. And both of them have been nominated for the German Design Award Newcomer with their project, and I wish them good luck.